I don't know. Mine doesn't show that. Oh, really? Okay. Well, welcome whoever's on here right now. Yeah, we are having some technical difficulties. Shayla's having some technical difficulties, but we're just about ready. Well, usually I'm a chatterbox until you turn the camera on, and then I have nothing to say. Unless I'm directed to say something.
Okay, I'm here.
All right, there she is.
So there. Whoever's out there, can you tell us how our audio sounds? Can you hear both of us? And there we go. Can you hear both of us? Are we echoey? Last week we realized after we watched it back that we were very echoey, and this thing says my mic is not on. There we go. Okay, now, how's the, do we have sound now?
I don't hear the echo or reverb on my end.
I don't even
So,
know, so that's good. Can everybody else hear us? Let us know in the comments. Oh, we lost our viewer. We didn't keep their
attention.
attention for 1 minute. Oh, somebody's back.
All right.
Hey, whoever's out there.
Can you hear us?
Yes, let us know if our audio sounds okay. We're trying to fix some technical issues that we were having, or that I was having. I was actually just trying to test out Art to see how he would do all on his own.
I actually got set up before she did, so.
Yes, you did. But that's because I was trying to do multiple things all at the same time.
And because she pretty much set everything up for me. All I had to do was sit down and push play or record.
Okay, so let's start with our first question for the night. And we have no viewers yet.
Okay.
We're not being very entertaining, I guess, tonight. Nobody wants to stick around.
Not for much, do they? Okay. Well, I can go ahead and explain the question that we had last week. Someone was asking about winterizing their home. And for about $3, less than $4, I recommend that you get one of these faucet covers, because next week the temperature is going to drop down to 12 degrees is what the forecast is saying. Last year I had not only a hot water tank blow on me, but also had a copper pipe that blew out and flooded the entire house, ruined the furniture, ruined everything. Had I went out and purchased one of these beforehand for someone who does this on a regular basis, and I did not, it caused a lot of damage in my home. So anyway, I would recommend that you put these on your outside faucet before next weekend. It's very simple to use. I take a sock or a rag and I put it over the outside of the pipe. This little toggle down here at the bottom actually fits on your faucet. So when you place this onto your faucet, you then come back to this backside and you'll pull the little string or the little rope, and it will hold snug up against the faucet and up against your wall. And it will save you a lot of money and a lot of headaches on a simple step like this.
Very good. So hang tight on that, because I think I can share the short that you made.
Mm-hmm.
showing that. I'm just trying to go grab it
Okay.
really quick. So,
Well, next week is definitely going to be our first, I guess, nasty weather, if you would say. You know, Oklahoma is notorious for getting a lot of ice and sleet. Um, so not only you have to watch out for the things around your house, keeping your pipes from being froze, definitely watch after your pets. You know, if you have outside dogs, bring them in. It's going to be too harsh for them. Um, so in short, we won't even go into DIY on your car or automotive. So I would recommend that you see your automotive professional or whoever you deal with locally and get your car winterized as well.
I have something exciting to share here in just 1 second. There we go. So I just went to go get the link to the video that Art had made showing how to put those on your faucet. And I just discovered something really cool. Our DIY channel is now at 56 subscribers. And my goodness, we had like 13 just the other day. So yay, thank you
Yes.
guys.
Thank
so
you. Thank you.
much.
Yes.
That's so exciting. I am ecstatic about that. So like you have almost as many subscribers there as we do on the
Main
That's
channel.
so cool.
I would like to add that that channel on the DIY, there will be a lot of videos coming in the near future. As we ramp up in my shop for the winter months, there'll be a lot of time to go ahead and show more videos on DIY things, making crazy little things for the house, or just tools that can be used in your garden or around the house, wherever. So keep an eye on that channel as it ramps up here in the next couple weeks.
Yep. And I'm trying to figure out how I can add that link in. I know I saw it earlier, so I'm trying to find that.
And if you go to our website and you look at any of our videos, and if there's something on there that you would like to suggest, hey, make a video on carpet removal or whatever it may be, feel free to go ahead and leave a comment. And if I cannot get to that video, I will at least do a reference to help you in your situation, whatever it may be that you're trying to fix and repair.
Okay. So trying to figure out how I can add that video. I know there's a way. I just saw it earlier.
You just add a link to it, I guess, so they can see it later. Or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I will do that. Or if you're on after the live stream, if you go to Second Mile DIY, then you'll see that video there. It should be right. If you go to that channel, you'll see it right there. So I will share it too on our main channel. I'll share it on the community page. So you should be able to find it there as well. So anyway, I was going to tell you to make sure when you talk, raise your voice.
Okay.
Because even though I'm in the same room with you, I can tell that
It's
your
still
voice is
not
gonna be
high
loud
enough.
for the
Okay.
to pick up all the way. So okay, we are still sitting at zero. What else were we gonna speak about?
Well, we want to wish everyone a happy new year. We're there in 2024. And thank you to anyone who is a new subscriber and, of course, our existing subscribers. We thank you very much for that. We wanted to reach a goal of 500 by the end of 2023. We got our first 100. We're 3 away from there. So we're counting on more and more subscribers as the days come on and go on.
Yeah. Yeah, and we did, we really wanted to hit 500 before the new year, but we knew that was not going to happen by a couple days before then. We knew that we needed to lower our goal to 100. And so that was the goal, and we are currently at 97. So we are still slowly climbing up there. So also I want to say that anyone that has ever thought that growing a YouTube channel is easy, oh my goodness, it is not. So I just want to say that it is harder than a full-time job. You have to put in a lot of hours for zero pay, and I know it'll be worth it eventually. We don't do this for the money, but we would, as one of the YouTube educators that I watch a lot, as he always says, you need money for the mission. And we are on a mission that we feel like God has put us on, and we definitely do need money for that mission. And I know it'll come eventually. And right now, we just want to create a community of other people that are on a similar journey to ours. And so that's what this is all about. And I know that God has many, many more plans in the future. But we are so thankful for each and every one of you that are here on our channel right now. And that subscribe to the DIY channel. I'm so excited about that because I truly didn't even know that until just now when I just now saw that. So I am in shock. I can't wait to go back and look and see when that happened because I had no idea. So, okay.
Well, along the same lines of what Shayla's mentioning about the YouTube channel, you see, I'm only speaking for my grandkids and kids. I see them and they talk about how many likes they get and all these things from the shorts and all of that. Anyone can make a quick video of 30 seconds to 1 minute. But when you're trying to build an actual business or an actual page that you have long-term subscribers and you're bringing in revenue, yes, of course, you have to generate the revenue to earn an income. However, as Shayla mentioned, our goal really is to be able to help others. I mean, we definitely want to make a deposit at the end of the month, but it's something that we prayed about. And being that we're local, and I say local being in Muskogee and Shayla here in Owasso, and both of us in both communities, we are local. We support local. I think building a community of people who have interest in the gardening or DIY, I mean, it's something that I think both communities can get involved and will reap the benefits of this channel. That's yet to, we'll see how it goes from there. But anyhow, your prayers, any prayers you can give to us, we would definitely take them. We need them now. We're at a cusp right now. We're making some decisions that are key. We are moving in the right direction. So again, I thank you all for seeing our videos and for subscribing and liking them as well. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. And because I'm looking at the laptop to try to get other things going here and looking for comments and stuff, I changed my setup to where I'm showing myself on the laptop instead of on my phone. That way I'm not constantly looking away from the camera. But my audio is connected to my phone, so I'm not even sure what.
There's a lag. I see it on my screen. So when you go onto the laptop, your voice, I mean, your lips are moving differently than the voice, than your words.
Okay.
It's a delayed reaction.
If they can still hear me because my mic is connected to the phone. So I was kind of just testing that out so that when we watch the playback that we will know whether or not that works, because I don't have a way to connect my mic to the laptop. So that's the crazy part. So okay, well, I've got my little banner here that says, do you plan to start a garden? And there's nobody here to see it. So
But there will be. There'll be.
Yeah. So maybe on the playback, maybe somebody will see that. So if you're watching this after the fact, comment and tell us that you watched the live stream afterward and tell us your garden dreams for this year.
Speaking of, I need to throw something in regards to this faucet cover. This will not work if you leave your water hose connected to the faucet. So please be sure to disconnect your water hose from the faucet because it can also ruin your hose. If there's water in the hose and it's left in there, then it will freeze and it will bust your hose as well. And you'll need a new hose come next spring. So.
Yes. And that's another good point too, is that actually you should disconnect your hose and take it into the garage or the shed or whatever anyway, because it's going to last you a whole lot longer that way if you leave it out there in the elements. Now we're assuming that you're in somewhere that gets at least as cold as Oklahoma, if not colder. I'm sure some of you more warmer states like Florida, California, places like that, maybe you don't have to worry about that so much. But any of you that, well, you probably know if you're in those areas that you shouldn't leave your stuff out exposed to the elements. Which brings me to another thing that I hadn't gotten to talk to Art about this year, but this year, well, I haven't gotten to talk to Art this year. Tonight is his first night here since the new year. So, this tonight, one thing I was going to say was that if we had time this weekend, but of course, we also just found out that the weather's supposed to get really bad this weekend, so probably not this weekend, but at some point, the south yard over there, off the south garden between that and the garage, I was hoping that we could try to get that area cleaned up some.
Okay.
But probably not this weekend.
Well, now there is going to be sunny Sunday morning before, and then Sunday evening it's going to start getting bad. Right?
Oh, okay.
You know, another thing we need to look into is possibly the rain barrels, because if they freeze,
we do need to winterize those. We need to take them apart.
Or just go ahead and drain the water out so it doesn't get stale or whatever.
Yeah, I'd like to go ahead and dump the water into the garden.
Okay.
Because I need to move compost. So if we could, maybe tomorrow morning, maybe we could get out there really quick. And if we do that, guys, we'll shoot a video because I do need to wrap up my compost series. It kind of got put on hold because of the holidays. We went on a trip with our kids and everything, and then when we came back, it was like, what, 6 days before Christmas, and I haven't even done my Christmas shopping. And so it was just really crazy and hectic at that time. So anyway, the whole end of the year just really snuck up on us and flew by. So anyway, I do need to wrap up that compost series. So I did want to get that done, and I need to empty. All of our compost bins are full, but I think from about the midway point down is completed compost, or at least completed enough that we could take all of that out, go top up all of our beds, and it'll finish breaking down over the winter. And then that way, what we've got on top will start to settle down, and that way we can
compost.
Adding to it.
Right. Add that new bin that's in the back, maybe the one we have on the patio. Once we empty the big ones out, rotate it out. Start fresh.
All that in there. Okay. So that brings me to when we were talking about things breaking down in the elements. That's what I was going to tell Art, was that all of our plastic tubs, I'm so bad. I just sat there and lectured everybody else about leaving your stuff out in the elements. But what I'm going to admit is that we've got a bunch of plastic tubs out there, and I noticed today they are all cracked and have holes in them, every one of them, because we've left them out in the elements for too long. So we need to get some more plastic tubs, and we need to dispose of those because they're like
weather rot,
really bad shape now. So anyway, I'll just, while we're sitting here, you guys can just be a part of our couples conversation.
Our brainstorming session, right? Might as well.
Yeah.
Reality TV, and it's reality.
It's a real reality right now. So one thing that I was doing yesterday, I went out and I was measuring over there to see if we had enough space to do a greenhouse right there. You know how we kind of talked about that maybe. So we would love to hear from you guys how you think we should do it. Last year when we looked into it, we were kind of thinking about doing the Harbor Freight greenhouse because they have a really affordable option. And from the reviews that I read, it's a cheap greenhouse, but if you add a few DIY type things, you can make it sturdier, which, we would do that anyway because that's how we do things. So I was last year I was kind of trying to price it to see if we should try to build one from scratch or do that and just add our own elements to it. And I couldn't really determine which way would be the cheapest way to go. I think it would kind of come out the same either way. So if anybody out there does see this, if you've got any experience with doing a DIY greenhouse, let us know, please. We would love to have some feedback on that. And then that could possibly be a future video that you guys see this spring. Well, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You saw that too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So anyway, let us know. It says my audio was removed. Interesting. Okay. Can you guys see me? I think so. It shows that my mic is on, so I hope it is. Okay. So anyway, so that is our garden update for now. And then you guys may know that the last video that we published on the main channel was our kitchen renovation. And we are still in the process of going back through. I have found everything that we purchased on Amazon, everything from Lowe's and Home Depot. Don't you guys love technology? It was so cool because I was able to go back, even things that we bought in the store at Home Depot and Lowe's when I went into my account because I used my check card.
Mm-hmm. You
All
had the
of those
prices.
receipts were in my Lowe's and Home Depot
Oh,
account.
that's awesome.
So, yeah.
So you can do a price comparison what it was even then versus what they are now.
Exactly.
That's a good point because actually we can see the inflation.
Yeah.
We can actually see what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So that is, I had kind of looked up most of the prices on everything, but there were some items that I was waiting for Art to get here so that we could talk about that together. So that is what we're working on tonight. In fact, after the live stream, we're going to kind of be finishing up that video. And then of course, we post every Saturday at 7 p.m. our new video, and that's what the new video will be for tomorrow at 7 p.m. So prayers that we get that video done. I don't want to put you guys off again because we had planned to have that video done this past Monday, and that just never happened because of the New Year's weekend. And then my son RJ and my grandson came in, and that was a surprise. And I'm so excited they're here. And in fact, if you hear little boy screaming in the background, he's just out down the hall playing right now. So anyway, they are here, and that kind of halted me working on that video at all this past week. So anyway, we have most of the prices now, and we're just trying to finish up with a couple more things, and then we're going to do a full cost breakdown of that. Now, one thing I was telling Art earlier was that one thing that surprised me was that some of the things that we ordered from Amazon are actually cheaper now. So like the deadbolt on the back door and the doorknob, if you guys remember in that video, we upgraded to the black, it's like the square with the round knob. I just love that look. And so we upgraded to that. And both of those are actually like $2 or $4 cheaper now than they were in 2022. So,
well, wasn't a clearance item? It wasn't a clearance item or anything? Oh, okay.
Nope.
Good.
And then some of the things like the light fixture over the bar is not even available anymore. So I was trying to find something that was a little bit comparable to that one, just so that I can share a link with you guys if anyone's interested in those. I wanted to be able to link all of the products so that you can actually find them yourself if there's anything that you're looking for yourself. But anyway, we will get that done tonight and have that uploaded for tomorrow. So make sure you watch for that.
You do have another video also on Monday that's coming on your health channel.
Yes. And in fact, speaking of the health channel, I posted a new video today, and then there is a follow-up to that video that will come out at 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so it's kind of like a part 1, part 2. And so part 1 was today. So if you haven't seen that, if you're interested in the health stuff, go check that out after the live stream. And then the follow-up will be at 6 a.m. tomorrow. And then just to let you know, so I will be starting back over with my health journey on Monday. Well, not for 2 reasons. So number one, I usually like to plan for those who start either on Monday or Saturday, back when I was a coach, I felt like Monday or Saturday were the best days because it's just either one of those days just seemed like the best time to start a new plan for whenever I have clients and everything. Which of course I'm not coaching now, and like I always say, that was back when I was doing Optavia, and that channel is not about Optavia. It's just about my entire health journey that I've been on with fibromyalgia, and then how I managed to lose 68 pounds back in 2019. But this whole health journey now is, yes, I'm going to be using some elements of Optavia, but not the full program. And I'm going to be talking about a lot of different things that I've learned over the years. And then hopefully you guys will actually see me losing the weight live. That's the plan anyway, so that I can get ready for our wedding. And so you guys will get to be there for that entire process. And hopefully, if you are trying to lose some weight right now too, we can do it together. So hopefully, I'm hoping that it will encourage other people and maybe motivate you in whatever way that you're choosing to try to reclaim your own health. So there's that. So if you guys can see, our banner up now is asking if you have any home renovation projects planned for yourself for this year. So if you do, we would love to hear about them. In fact, if anybody has done any home renovation projects, if you got any planned or if you've done any in the past, if you've got some before and after photos that you would like to share with us, we would love to see those, especially if you wouldn't mind us featuring them on our DIY channel. It would be really cool to be able to feature some of you guys.
Yes.
And make a video showing different projects that our viewers have done. So if you do have anything like that, feel free to email those to us at secondmilejourney@gmail.com, and I'll post that in the description of this video once it's done. Just in the subject line, if you will put in all caps DIY project or something like that, then that way it pops out at us and we don't miss it by mistake. We do get a lot of emails. So yeah, so there's that. And then I had a couple of more banners here. So do you have any spiritual goals this year? One thing I like that our pastor has done for many years, he always talks about giving God the first of everything. And I remember a sermon many, many years ago that he did talking about, not just giving God your first 10% with your tithe, but also giving him the first part of your day, giving him the first part of your week, giving him the first part of your month, and giving him the first part of your year. And he kind of talked about, I don't remember all the details now, I'd have to go back and look at it. But anyway, that really inspired me that particular year that he did that. And I went on like a full binge, like spiritual, like fasting, and just watching a ton of sermons and everything for the entire month of January for that first year that he did that. And that was probably like a decade ago. But anyway, I just, every January I feel very refreshed and renewed to just get, it's like a brand new slate. It's a clean slate, and we get to start over with all kinds of things. So financial goals, spiritual goals, career goals, business goals, health goals, whatever. That's what we were hoping, that you guys would jump on here with us and tell us about your own goals. But we've had nobody doing that shit. Well, we've had a couple people, but they've jumped in and out. So I guess we're not very entertaining tonight.
Start doing a juggling act.
Yeah. You better start that.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Let's bring Tiny in here. He might get confused. Tiny and Rocky. Or Ronnie. I'm trying to get used to calling him little Ronnie. We've called my grandson Tiny for so long, I'm having a hard time. He's 3 now, and he's not so tiny anymore. So
he's growing like a weed.
Yeah. So I've been having a hard time switching over and getting used to his real name. So anyway, so I also had, here we go. Do you have any health goals for this year? Do you have any financial goals for this year? So, yeah, okay. So we've shown them all, and then here we go. So thanks for joining us. I was just having fun playing around. If I could just figure out how to add in the video that I was trying to get in there, but
Well, no, yeah, on the next go round, we'll
Yeah.
figure that one
yeah,
out.
I'll get it
So.
figured out before next week. So what else did we have in our next video?
No, that's it.
That's it. Okay. All right. Well, since we've got a whole grand total of 0 people watching us, we will go ahead and wrap up this live stream, which we probably need to do anyway, so that we can go get busy on that kitchen reno video and get that finished and get that posted for you guys for tomorrow. So here are what we need you guys to do. So go watch that DIY video. So second mile DIY. Go check out that winterizing video. And then, and I'll link all of these in the description as well. And at the end of this, if it lets me, I think it will let me go back and add an end screen. We'll see. And then remember that tomorrow morning on the health channel, well, tonight you could go watch the video that posted today. And then in the morning, there will be another one on the health channel. Tomorrow night on this channel, Second Mile Journey, there will be the kitchen reno cost breakdown. So anyway, if you're interested in any of those, go check out all of that. And remember, for our main channel, we are just 3 subscribers away from 100, and we would really appreciate it if you have any friends or family that are into home or garden, DIY, or budgeting, any of that stuff. If you will send our channel to them and ask them to subscribe, that would really mean a lot to us, and it'll help us to spread our mission further, which will help everyone ultimately.
Oh,
is how we feel about it. So anyway, that I think is it for tonight. Do you have anything else to say?
Wrap up with your end quote. With your
okay.
deal. Got to finish that off.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank
So
you guys for
everybody-
watching. I said thank you everyone for watching.
Yes, yes. And remember to go the second mile today for somebody in your life and with your resources. Have a great evening.
Good night, everybody.